Work out, Jit. Work out, Jit. A little mid range. Please keep on going. He's gonna get mad. Get scared. The ETN, dude. Go, so no.
Dating back to their days, sharing pale stick punk with the San Francisco Giants. A foghorn followed the 49ers down to Santa Clara and Levi Stadium, where it continues to blare and let the Bay know it is time for some football. Cam Little out for the opening kick. And we're off from Levi Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snaps to see the first action of this game. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. They're led out by the fourth-year passer out of Iowa State, Brock Purdy.
A win is a win for him. Whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. To be the team first guy he is, he'd be more than happy
18 touchdowns.
in the game with just 1 touchdown pass, maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Going run again with McCaffrey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. New set of downs for him. He starts at the 38. Play action now with Purdy. Flushed out of the pocket. He's keeping it. He's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Play action now. Purdy. That's McCaffrey working the sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds.
Exactly.
Second down coming up. From the gun, McCaffrey. Still has some space inside the 35. Gets it to the 15. Touchdown, San Francisco.
15 rushing touchdown.
And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Carlos.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
The Sharpie dude.
Here comes the Jaguar offense now. Their turn to set out on an opening drive.
It's #1 defense.
Brought out by the 5th-year man out of Clemson. Hard to believe it's year 5, isn't it, Brock? Former #1 overall pick, Trevor Lawrence.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you all games.
Oh, why do you keep on showing us the stats? Don't care.
1 pick, big old win last week.
On 2nd down, it's ETN. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
He's going to be Gale running with Sam run.
They go running back to ETN. And he's able to get it past midfield.
All they do is spam the run.
49er side.
Scared to throw.
Picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, Lawrence. That's too far in front.
Yeah, take that.
The throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal.
Why are you going for it? That's stupid.
Here we go on fourth. Lawrence. Lofts it deep right side. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and
Amador Lenore.
They turn it
Gorgeous.
over on downs. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They'll get this drive moving.
That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And he goes down a little short of the 40.
McCaffrey.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Oh, and they're going to have the fullback drive power for it. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 32. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Short pass brought in. And he drives it forward to maybe the 27. Stop that time by Antonio Johnson. On the gun is Purdy. Brought in along the sideline. No gain on the play, but an impressive catch all the same. So now here's 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down.
Let's go.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. To the air again. Purdy dumps it off to his running back. Now right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Back to the line they come, 2nd down. To throw again, it's Purdy. Dumped off to his running back. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
They set the screen.
Sticking to the air here, it's Purdy. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey.
How do you not block him? Oh my god.
Looks like they're marking him at the 11. 4th down's going to bring out Eddie Pinheiro and the 49ers field goal unit for the first time. This only a chip shot from the right hand.
What a season this guy
What about Gary?
to miss on a field goal this entire year. I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Way too small.
Pinheiro on to handle the
It's way
kickoff.
too small.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Finds a man right side. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. That one stopped by Upton Stout.
4 yards on the pickup.
Lawrence working from the gun. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Where's after?
That prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. He puts some air under it deep down the left.
Oh my, what a pick.
Intercepted. And the 49ers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Purdy to throw it. Dump off top by his back. And he'll get this up to the 33-yard line. Tackled there by Jordan Lewis.
Bernardo Green.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 33-yard.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Fights his way through a tackle. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that 1st down. Picks up 4. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Fails into the pocket quick. And he could not get there. They stopped him right at the line. On 4th down, looks like 49ers sending out Thomas Morstead now to punt. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive.
Oh.
He brushed him off with ease, fighting his way through, but he lost the football. And this goes out of bounds. The fumble, not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play. Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Has him on a quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Offense is set. First and 10. On play action now, Lawrence. Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the fumble recovery is made. They keep the football, but now they face second and long. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. But it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up third down. Here he goes, third and long. Lawrence is hit, the ball is loose. The Jaguars get back on top of the loose football. They're keeping possession. On fourth down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars to punch it away. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. He goes out of bounds, nothing on that return. 49ers to the line, first and 10. Now it's Purdy. Shovel pass complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Offense is set. This is second and 2. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he's going to be blocked down at the 42. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. Past the 25. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers hold a 16-point lead in the first. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. On the extra point.
That's it.
And the 49ers take a 3-possession lead.
The shovel. Ronnie 2K, dog.
Now Pinheiro on to handle
Or
the
just keep
kickoff.
doing anything like Ronnie 2K.
First and 10 coming up. The Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. On the ground to begin this drive with ETN. This is ahead for about 5. Bryce Huff in on the tackle. A gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. ETN again. He loses the football. And the 49ers get to it.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, push that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Escapes the pocket. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Just a yard left to go on second down. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. Looking to throw, Purdy. Hits him on the out route. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone.
Get stuttered.
This drive moving, trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers make it a 24-point ball game. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Jaguars, down running back Travis Etienne, trotting back out to the field.
My God. It's so annoying.
And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. One play in block making his drive is already in enemy territory. Lawrence with it on first. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. From the gun, ETN gets it. And he gets it forward to show about a yard out of that. Knocked down by Fred Warner. Third down, Niners going with some dime coverage here. Oh no, he lost control of another one. And that's 49ers football. 1st and 10 now from the 46. They're going to throw now, following the turnover.
Why did it go that way?
One of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game. Purdy now on 2nd and 10. Short pass brought in. And that tackle came at the last moment to save the first, didn't it? That sets up 3rd and short from the 37.
Yeah, don't look to the side.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Dive play straight ahead. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. It's a laugher so far, 24-0. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. On 1st down, they'll run. Keeps himself upright.
Come on.
Taken out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. McCaffrey will take it in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers grow their lead on the turnover. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. That one right down the middle. And the 49ers grow their lead yet again. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Coach Liam Cohn ushering his Jaguar offense back to the field. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, gotta play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a 3rd consecutive possession.
You call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group. Like just execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have trouble getting past that. Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make a play.
Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Daniel Brown has it. And the 49ers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Pretty throwing here on 1st. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now try it right with McCaffrey. Still going past the 40. Into the red zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers pick it off and get points.
My giant.
Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers continue piling on to this lead. Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Jaguars, then running back Travis Etienne, trotting back out to the field. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down. Lawrence to throw it. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Nice pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Putting the receiver in motion. Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Well, it's free again. But the Jaguars get back on top. in possession.
Thanks, dude.
Logan Cook on the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Pulled in at the 20. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30. New set of downs for them from the 31.
At their own 31-yard line.
First down, Purdy to throw. Brought in by Iron.
Throw it like that.
And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds. Second down now, they need 7. Purdy looking to throw. And they'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Across the 45 and still going. And he's finally marked down at the 46-yard line.
151 yards.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
And the 49er first down.
They toss right side to McCaffrey. Breaks the tackle. He's still going. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down the 16-yard line. To the line and
5-6-1.
Go first down.
5-6 motherfucker.
Now again, McCaffrey breaks the tackle. He will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers running open in the second quarter. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the 49ers continue adding on to that lead.
There he is. Boom, man, boom.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Send the receiver left. First down throw, Lawrence. It was there, but he couldn't hang on.
Jair Brown.
Following the incompletion, he stayed at the 35. It's second and 10.
Starter line.
Lawrence now off the play action. He loses it again. But the Jaguars get back on top of the loose football.
Alfred Collins.
They dodge the turnover, but still third and pretty long. They've got to figure out. Third and long for him here.
How do you not pick that?
And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. The Jaguars in the punt formation. Christian McCaffrey on the 49ers return. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10. Purdy on the play action. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he takes second down now, 7 to go. Purdy to throw it. Dumps off to his running back. He's going to be brought down after a gain of 5. Right up next to that line to gain. Third and a lone yard coming up. On third and short, McCaffrey. And he'll get out to the 34 before he's tapped down. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
The 49er first down.
Purdy setting up that play action. Vacates quickly left side. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Here's first and 10 from the 47. On the counter, McCaffrey. He has this down to the 34. They get 19 on that pickup. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
That's another 49er first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They stick with McCaffrey. Another big rip for him. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. And to keep this drive moving, partner, here's another first and 10.
Two lines are line.
Going run again with McCaffrey. Oh, he might be close to this lead.
What?
Again.
It's a touchdown.
First and goal.
11 more yards. And the 49er first down.
Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he gets in. Touchdown. 49ers making his own laugher before halftime. Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the 49ers tack on 7 more to their lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Now the Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. And coming off 3 and out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they free again. Picked up by the 49ers. And they stop him before he did much on the return. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Here's McCaffrey. Good running here. He's across the 15. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
17 yards. 49ers, first down.
They'll run here. It's McCaffrey.
Oh my God.
It's 56 yards. They're going to have 2nd and goal now at the 3.
He was brought down by Caleb Ramsaw. A 6-yard brings up 2nd.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The 49ers capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
You know what? That's different. That's nice.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. Here's ETN to begin the drive. They watch that points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. From the shotgun, Lawrence.
Open.
And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. It's a design boot. That is contact.
Fumble.
Hunter. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Hey, Lions!
Finds him quickly on the RPO. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Loses it again. And this is picked up by the 49ers. Through the defense he goes. Room to burn. 30. He's at the 10. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The 49ers grow their lead off the turnover. Going after from Pinheiro is open good. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Wow, it's free again! And the 49ers get to it! 2 set it downs for him from the 31. On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. Now a give. It's McCaffrey heading right. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Offense to the line for second down. He'll work against the blitz. Getting out to his left. He's keeping it. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up third and very short. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number one. The 49ers with the lead here at Levi Stadium. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. On the toss, it's McCaffrey. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. The 6th time he's running in this game, and that ties the NFL record. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Putting the tight end in motion. 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Loses it again. But the Jaguars get back on top of the loose football. They're keeping possession. Still their football, but need to make some progress here. This is 2nd and long. Wow, it's free again! But the Jaguars get back on top of the loose football. They're keeping possession. Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He loses it again. Picked up by the 49ers.
He winners.
Continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The 49ers.
It's a fumble.
Pinheiro good on the extra point. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Going on 1st down, Lawrence. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The Amador Lenore.
Incompletion, staying at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Wow, it's free again. But the Jaguars get back on top of the loose football. They're keeping possession. They bring Thomas in motion. Lawrence facing 3rd and long. He loses it again. But the Jaguars get back on top of the loose football. They're keeping possession. Jackson,
how did 19 seconds get burned off?
And he's been getting all of it every time out. That's taken at the 15. And he gets a pretty nice result there on the punt return to put an end to our first 2 quarters of play. And I guess we'll follow up with the rest of the NFL after this one ends. We're moving right along to the start of the 2nd half. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. They'll start the 2nd. Lost control of another one. But the Jaguars get back on top of the loose football. They're keeping possession. So they keep the football, but now they face 2nd and long. Lawrence working from the gun. Wow, it's free again! And this is picked up by the 49ers!
Nick Bosa.
And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown! The 49ers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Point after from Pinheiro. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And he got all on that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12. That's a 33-yard.
Now toss it to Etienne. Oh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Lawrence looking to throw. Into the hands of his running back, Etienne. Wow, they sent him backwards all 3 plays, Brock. That should pretty clearly bring out the punting unit. Let's see. Let's see what he can do on the return. And this return finally comes to an end. What a stretch it was to give his guys a short field. So 1st down from the 41.
At the 41-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy.
Oh.
Final completion on 1st down. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
2nd down and 10.
Going with McCaffrey on the ground. He's got room to roam. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
And the 49er, 1st down.
McCaffrey running between the tackles.
Why is there 3 of them?
Close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
4 yards. That's another 49er, 1st down.
McCaffrey.
What?
Nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Fullback trying to power it across. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. 3rd and goal now as they try to pile on further.
And goal.
McCaffrey trying to punch it in. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Another score for him this game. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to give some a drive starting at the 35. Out now runs the Jaguars offense. And the turnovers have not helped.
Oh my!
And the 49ers are going to have it after the 2nd interception of the season. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Now it's McCaffrey. He'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers parlay the interception into points. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Another score for him this game. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we have here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Now the Jaguars getting set to go. And they're going to need to play for pride or for something to build on for next week, Brock. because this game seems out of reach, even though we've got a full quarter still to go. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Finds his running back as he plays short two. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical. And the gun on this third down. Lawrence. Short throw drops. This one's incomplete. Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. And now they're staring at 4th and long. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. Purdy throwing here on first. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. Keeps it moving. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him in the field goal range. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. And that's Cox again. It's Kittle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. The big play had some 17 yards. And that gives the 49ers the first. They'll try it right with McCaffrey.
Why are they pushing that?
Tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Brock? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up.
See, look, everything punches up.
Keep feeding that ball back, baby. 4th down is going to bring out Eddie Pinheiro and the 49ers field goal unit for the first time. A very short kick here from the right hand. Pinheiro's kick is good. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Now the Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. Loses it again. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. All right, so they retain possession, but they're going backwards, Brock, after they put it on the ground. Still their football, but need to make some progress here. And this is 2nd and long. Lawrence to throw it. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play. And now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Completed over the middle. Decent game here, but short of the first. Punt team on the field. And he's been one of the players of this game. '49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Where's line? What's her?
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Flush that out to his left. He can run it. Continuing to move past the 45. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. So the ball on the midfield stripe now after that big play. It's 1st and 10. Play action now. Purdy. Escapes the pocket. Still going inside the 35. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down that 17-yard line. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. On the counter, McCaffrey. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on 1st down. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They stick with McCaffrey. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The 49ers can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Another one on the ground for him. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. On the ground to begin this drive with ETN. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Here they come. This is 35. They kick the running back in motion. 3rd down, Lawrence to throw. Hauled in by Myers. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
And the Jaguars first down.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
Oh!
Escapes after. Wow, it's free again. And that's 49ers football. 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake. Purdy. Finds his fullback. He takes it down to the 33. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
And the 49er first down.
On the ground, McCaffrey fights his way through a tackle. He's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30. After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. He will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Another score for him this game. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Loses it again. Picked up by the 49ers. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover.
This thing always hits the...
Short throw, it's incomplete. McCaffrey makes the tackle, he's still going. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
And the 49ers first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Going run again with McCaffrey. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a 1st and goal.
14 more yards. That's another 49er first down.
From the red zone on 1st. That one connects. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. George Kittle, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Yep. And it wasn't even a trail.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is
My God, dude.
into the game and the passing game But he's still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Wow, it's free again! And this is picked up by the 49ers! And the nightmare continues as they win the lead at the end of the 3rd. Pinheiro good on the extra point. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Okay, well, that was over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Out now runs the Jaguars offense. 1st down throw, Lawrence. Loses it again. But the Jaguars get back on top of the loose football and keep possession. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We reach the end of 3 in this lopsided affair.
They're doing nothing.
Jaguar football, but this slates that lead. Likely too much for them to overtime. On 2nd down, it's ETN. They'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up. They bring Thomas in motion. Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's incomplete.
You know, the goal in a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch. That yak. I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
He fields this at the 18.
See, look.
And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30. New set of downs for him from the 31. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. There he goes on the right side. And they take this in for the score. The 49ers throw 6 more on the blowout. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Another
No, that's a flop. Flop.
Splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive. Now the Jaguars getting set to go. And if we're being honest, Brock, this game is already over. It was a while ago, but still something for this offense to play for. They can try to avoid that shutout.
Yeah, it's kind of like a game of baseball, right? You look at that scoreboard and you know it's impossible, but find some momentum, something good to build on for next week.
Out of the gun, Lawrence finds him over the middle. And this is going to get him right up near that 1st down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down. Lawrence here running sneak. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost them. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty.
God, the stupid ad just go kill itself.
Short pass brought in. Picked up by the 49ers. And they're going to give a couple yards back on the return, but I don't think they care much, Brock, because they're going to take over on the fumble. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he
Everything is...
for a gain of 4. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire, getting stronger, literally, as this game...
Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. At the 20. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The 49ers continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Another one on the ground for him. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff.
They're doing nothing.
And he wasn't chancing a return there.
Fully deluded.
Out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. They'll try it left with Etienne. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. 1st down run gets him 6. Now it is 2nd and 4. Lawrence working from the gun.
My God, the stupid body was in the way. And the stupid late slide. Go die.
And a 1st down. Now Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Lawrence looking to throw. It's free again. But the Jaguars get back on top of the loose football. They're keeping possession. They dodge the turnover, but still 3rd and pretty long. They've got to figure out. He loses it again. This is picked up by the 49ers. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The 49ers are running them out of the building. Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Now the Jaguars offense ready to take over once more.
Stop spamming the run.
Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on it. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Lawrence throwing here. Thomas snags it over the middle. And he's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. Gotta keep this one and go. Wow, it's free again.
Come on.
Get back on top of the loose football. They're keeping possession. And all set now. 1st and 10.
Hey, run!
They're going to throw out of the gun. He loses it again. But the Jaguars get back on top of the loose football. They're keeping possession. They keep the football, but now they face 2nd and long. Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Complete over the middle. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Now it's Lawrence. Wow, it's free again. But the Jaguars get back on top of the loose football. They're keeping possession. So out now comes the punter. Logan Cook, the one to kick it away. And things just seem to keep snowballing for them. Now their special teams is involved. That's into the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. Rolling into enemy territory. Here he goes again. Christian McCaffrey. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The 49ers throwing 6 more on the blowout. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Another score for him this game. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. And with this loss already assured, they at least want to find some points and avoid being shut out. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Hey, Lion!
Lawrence now off the play action. Completed in the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Lawrence to throw it. Got for big yards.
How's that a catch?
They'll come up on 1st and 10. He's going to throw this one. Here comes the screen for ETN. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even
They use all the stupid time to the stupid plays.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
A gain of 2 on the play. Easy, Ralph. Hey, ginger. Duck. Silver.
3rd and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Facing 4th down, the Jags electing to send out Cam Little for this field goal try. From the right hash, pressure coming from the right edge, and they block it! And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
That protection has got to be able to hold up for a few seconds. It has to.
So scared. Hurry.
Those are points that aren't going on the board now. And wasted effort by their teammates to get them to this point.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Cuts right, and he's out the clear. He's got it in the red zone. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Another one on the ground for him. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that's coming out to our 35-yard line.
Oh my goodness, Lord.
Jacksonville offense back on the field now. On play action now, Lawrence. Loses it again. Picked up by the 49ers. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back.
Blocked again, Jackson Davis.
The 49ers running them out of the building. Pinheiro good on the extra point. And nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And he just sends this out
Pleasure
of the
alive.
end zone. So no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. Out now runs the Jaguars offense. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Now you need a stupid run for his 1st down.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. No loss on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. He's got it over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. They send a man in motion. Run again, here's Lawrence. Dumped off to his running back. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere. On now comes their punter. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. I'm going to give this guy a break as he sends his 10th punt away. And no chance at a return as this one headed across the sideline at the 25-yard line. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. They're going to win this game, but with touchdowns...
See, look at this. There's no hole.
They're probably going to want to keep that streak going. Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here
And
comes
it's the same exact play.
Now again, it's McCaffrey headed right.
There's 2 people. What am I supposed to goddamn do?
Marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Leads to 3rd and 11.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
They'll go, it's McCaffrey. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Well, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
And the 49er first down.
On the toss, it's McCaffrey. Makes the tackle. Cuts it to the right. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The 49ers throw 6 more on the blowout. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Another one on the ground for him. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning. Now the Jaguars getting set to go. Throwing on first down, Lawrence. Wow, it's free again! But the Jaguars get back on top of the loose football. They're keeping possession. Here's Lawrence to throw. Loses it again. And this is picked up by the 49ers. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. On first and 10, it's McCaffrey. Fights his way through a tackle.
Like, look at everyone.
Finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. And stop me if you've heard this before, Rob. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The 49ers continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Another one on the ground for him. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Lawrence working from the gun. Wow, it's free again! But the Jaguars...
How'd you not get the ball, dude?
They're keeping possession. Still their football, but they need to make some progress here. This is 2nd and long.
Hurry up.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. He loses it again.
How did Bryce lose?
Jaguars get back on top of the loose football. They're keeping possession. Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's 3rd and long. Lawrence looking to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 4th and long. Takes it in at the 26. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
At the 47-yard line.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. This is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They stick with McCaffrey in the final timeout. On the counter, McCaffrey.
Dude, I'm getting tangled.
He's still going. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
What can I do?
So the 49ers earn the win in this one. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What Hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
Whichever until God die until What? Huh? You saw? 73 deaths. Over them. It's all so kid. Alec Mustafa. Biscayne Bay. Biscayne Bay.
Guys are lying. This game data. This game data. Thirteen interceptions. These interceptions, 66 fumbles, 105 sacks. 7 points. Negative 151 passing. $79 takeaways. Elite tackle. Sacks. It's goaltend game, shut up. Decision maker. Watch your hand down. 17, Wiggins for 3. They got another opportunity.